So we had all these questions about the market. Now we're going to talk about some tools to talk through how to gather the information. I wanted to give a couple of scientific examples for you to reflect on of different ways of making estimates, right? So many of you may be familiar with using optical density to approximating cell count, right? So you're using some secondary indicators to say, I think there's about this many cells in my culture, with the study that I'm working on. Or a direct count, counting the quadrants, how many cells do I see? And then you gross that up to how many, what volume of cells that you're dealing with, right? So as researchers, we should be comfortable with estimations, right? The reason why we wanted to bring this up is because the market sizing work that we've talked about already and the numbers associated with the work that you'll be doing from the marketing and business side will be estimates, and they will, I hate to say it like this, but when I was doing a lot of forecasting, I knew the only thing that was true is that I was wrong. Okay, so I'm not going to give you the exact answer because I don't know the exact answer, but I can give you an idea of what it is, and I can give you a range of uncertainty around what those numbers are. So getting comfortable with approximating and ignoring significant figures, right? It's not 4,276,172 patients. It's 3 to 5 million, right? So thinking about how you're estimating and getting comfortable with that uncertainty and using that information moving forward. So that being said, there are two ways that you can approach market sizing that we wanted to talk through. One is a top-down approach, and the other is a bottoms-up approach. And all of the approaches you're doing to gather information about the market and the size is an exercise in triangulation. You want to see if I come at it from this way, do I get to about 4 million? If I come at it this way, I'm like 5.2 million. But I'm like, all right, so I'm between 4 million and 5.5 million. I come in it this way, and I'm 3.7 million. I'm like, okay, so I'm between 3.5 and 5.5 million. I feel good about that. My three numbers came, pretty close together. So way to think about that is from a top-down approach. Here's the population with your condition. When you've defined who those people are, all these people, who's your addressable population? So we had our funnel. We narrowed it down, and it being 10% in this example. This is your addressable population. And let's say we did some price work, and they're going to spend $100 per patient per year on this product, so that my estimated market is $10 million. Okay? See how you start with your patient, you kind of get down. It's the bottoms-up approach. Physicians who treat patients with this condition. So you're starting with a different frame of reference. Let's say these physicians treat about 100 patients in the time frame we're talking about. Same price, right? We know we want to carry the same price across. Patient per year. There's about 10,000, of the target physicians, so each of them are spending the 10,000 per year. How many target physicians do I have? And then what's my estimated market? So it's looking at the market from a couple different directions in order to think about it in different ways. So taking more than one approach to sizing your market is beneficial to help you triangulate and get that rigor and that intelligence around your market numbers.